everyone, today I want to do a video that I have done on this channel before, but not in quite a while, so I decided to bring it back. And it is going to be the products I've hit pan on video. So there's actually not that many products. I'm looking right here and there's like 7 of things that I've hit pan. Now if you're kind of new to watching beauty videos or something like that, so any kind of like product that is like pretty much powder products, technically some other things, but anything that's like in a jar or like a pot or like a palette or anything, they're in like a silver pan. So like we call it like hitting pan when you hit the bottom of that and you actually are like getting through the product and making your way through. So I think that's really exciting. I like to watch these videos. I think it's really interesting to see what people are getting through. So I wanted to show y'all what I was doing. And I was kind of figuring, like I wanted to figure or like decide, I guess, how I was going to keep y'all updated on these. And I decided that once I hit pan on a product, I want to keep it out in my monthly makeup bag. I am doing that right now. This month is my first month doing it, and I have that video and I posted it below. I'll leave it linked below in case you're interested in seeing that. Where you just go through your makeup collection and pull out some products that you want to use, and that's pretty much all I've used this month. I have grabbed a couple of things here and there for like a special occasion or something. Also, like I kind of go into it more that video. But it only lasts until I get even with my empties and what I've bought, which it's kind of a long story, but it's explained in that video in case you want to know more about that. So anyway, without further ado, I decided I would get in and show you these products. So I have, let's just do base products first. So I have this powder. This is the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder. And here it is. Now this is the shade 30 Buff, which is really a little too warm and dark for me. I probably should go 1 or 2 shades lighter, but I love this powder. So you can see I've hit pretty substantial amount of pan. This powder is super silky and soft, and it does have a little bit of salicylic acid in it, which I really like because, you know, if you're breaking out or something, I mean, I still wear makeup when I break out, but I feel like this kind of helps it a little bit. And I really do think that through using it, because obviously I've used quite a bit of it, that it does help. So big fan of this, and I've used that much of it. So again, I'm going to keep these in my monthly makeup bag. So at the beginning of every month when I do that video, y'all can see like an update of it. Next is this, which I'm so close to using up and I'm so happy about. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in 720A Sunny. This is a really highly hyped product here on YouTube. I'm sure you've heard about it if you watch videos. I don't really like it that much. I much prefer Park Avenue Princess, Laguna, which I know are more expensive, but if I like them so much more, I think it's worth it. You can see I've used up a lot of it. There's just like this product on the edge. I don't think it's really that pigmented. Let's see if I can even get you a swatch. It's right there. It's just kind of orangey. I actually bought this powder my senior year of high school when I was, there it is. I was Snooki for Halloween and I wanted to make my face orange and the rest of my body is obviously not orange. But I want to use it up. I don't like throwaway products. On very, very, very rare occasions do I throw away something without finishing it. So I've got that much left. I think I could get through this in a month or 2. So yeah, there's that. Then we have this guy, which I feel like has been in, like, I've hit pan on it like 75 years ago. But it lasts a long time, which is a good thing. It's the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer in the shade St. Lucia. This is another highly hyped product here on YouTube, and I think it's hyped for good reason. It's really pretty. Now you can see there are 2 pans in here. So I'm going to leave it in my monthly makeup bag until I use up this. I'm not going to have to use up both of these. So like if I hit pan on a shadow in a palette, it's not like, oh, you have to use up the whole palette now. It's just using up that one shadow, because a lot of times I'll hit pan on something and then I kind of don't use it as much. Well, no, hitting pan is exciting and you need to kind of get through that. So this is the blush shade, and it's really pretty. It's kind of it's like a peachy blush with some gold shimmer. I think I have a lot of blushes, maybe not that are exactly the same as this, but very, very similar. And I don't find that this like lasts super well on my skin or anything, so I don't see myself repurchasing it once it is used up. But it is nice. I will use it and I like it. It's just not one of my favorites, if that makes sense. Alrighty then. Then we have 4 eyeshadows. So this shadow is awful, and I'm very close to finishing it up, and I am super happy about that. This is the Almay Shadow Softie in the shade 140 Vintage Grape. So you can see I'm close to using it up. I have a way to finally get it to show some pigmentation, and I do like it. It's just hard to use. So like you see, I mean, I'm digging, like hardcore digging into this product. So there it is. It's a nice satin dark purple. It's just, excuse me, it's really hard to get it to show this color pigmentation. It takes a lot of work and a lot of building up, which doesn't mean it'll go by faster, but it's just hard. And it's a weird, like, it's not a cream or like spongy really, but it does like make imprints with your fingers, if that makes sense. And like I said, it's just not, like, I have a lot of eyeshadow. Y'all probably know that, especially if you just watched my makeup collection video, which I posted like a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago, I don't know. I'll link it below in case you haven't seen it. But I have a lot of eyeshadow, and I have quite a few dark purples that are beautiful and that work better. So I definitely want to keep these guys out and get through them and then not have it in my collection anymore. This is kind of a blast from the past. I know, from watching makeup collections, I feel like a lot of people may have these. They're no longer made. They're from Victoria's Secret, and so when you go to Victoria's Secret and you have, you're checking out, so Victoria's Secret didn't have makeup, and then they had a full line of nicer makeup, and then they also had this Beauty Rush brand, and then now the line is gone. I don't know if they still have Beauty Rush, but even if they do, I know they don't sell these shadows anymore. But they're the wet dry shadows. It has come out of the pot, but you can see it's got this nice hatched pan right there. I have used up one of these before. I had a pink one that I used up. But this is a really nice brown. It's super pigmented, super pretty. It's just, I guess if I had to say one way or the other, I would say it's slightly cool tone, but it's great. I love this shadow. Obviously I can't repurchase it or anything because they don't sell it anymore. But this is one, I want to use it up just because I know it's old, and it's hard to use up makeup when you have as much as I do. So being able to see progress and hit pan and then use it up completely is really exciting. And I know I have a lot of things that are similar to this. It's just a brown, but it is a good, really, really good eyeshadow. So if you have those, I recommend pulling them back out. Alright, and then last but not least is this, which is the Coastal Scents Revealed 2 Palette Sampler. So I got this in a Birchbox way long ago. Not that long ago. And it comes with 4 little shadows. Now when I got this, I thought it was going to be, you know when you get those cards that have makeup on it and you use it two times and you're done? But no, this is full-on deep pans of eyeshadow. And again, this is from the Revealed 2 palette by Coastal Scents. So you can see I have quite a nice size circle right here in this shadow, and then I have a little bitty bit of pan showing right here. So we have this really pretty gold, which is a little flaky, but it's just really pretty on the eyes. It's nothing super unique, but I really like it. Now the next shade that I've hit pan on, this brown has a rose tint to it, and I can't really swatch it very well just because of how much I've used up. But it's got some rosiness in it, and when I use it in my crease and blend it out, I just love the look that comes out of it every single time. So when I use up this shade specifically, I am going to go ahead and use my Birchbox points and purchase the Revealed 2 palette. I have a lot of makeup, like I just said. I'm very aware of that, but I truly believe that this shadow is very unique to my collection. And there's other shadows that I like too. Like I said, this gold is really pretty. And just because it's here, I'll go ahead and swatch these two. It's got a nice copper and then a matte brown that's really soft. And both of those are really, really beautifully pigmented and nice as well. I haven't hit pan on those. So again, assuming that I get through these products, which is the goal, obviously. If I get through these two and haven't hit pan on either one of these, I'll put it back in my collection, and pull it out occasionally. But it's not going to have to sit out because what I do is I have an Alex 6 unit, so they're wider. And I have all of my monthly makeup bag out on top of my vanity on top of that. And so these guys are just going to stay up here from now until they're gone. So I hope that makes sense. I feel like that was clear, but I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Sometimes I think I'm making sense, and then I look back and I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? So, but anyway, even if you're, you know, not so interested in what I'm going to be doing with it, those are the products that I've hit pan on. I have a lot of makeup. I love makeup. It makes me happy. I'm not going to apologize for it. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all real soon. If you have any questions, requests, suggestions, comments, as always, leave them down below. And I do have everything that's on my face is always listed in the description box. So if you like what you see, you can look there. So thank you so much. Bye.